guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, can you tell me a comic relief joke?
To support comic relief, I've got some jokes from some of the UK's best loved celebs. Here's a joke from Vicky Patterson.
Knock knock. Who's there? Calm down, I didn't even get the punchline yet.
Would you like another joke?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a joke from Adam Thomas.
How'd you get a group of Pikachus onto a bus? Pokemon. I should do stand-up, honestly. Great crowd.
I think Adam could give up the day job. Would you like another joke?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a joke from Cindy V.
What do you get if you cross an elephant with a kangaroo? Big holes all over Australia.
Would you like another joke?
No. No.
Okay. To get involved with Red Nose Day, or to buy a red nose, search Comic Relief on Amazon.
Right guys, so when you live on your own, you've got to make your own entertainment. Have you got the hiccups? Have you got the hiccups? Oh dear, I did. The hiccups, haven't you? So you're just got to make your own entertainment, and you've got to make sure you look after yourself because nobody else will. Last night, again, plenty of fish messages and a load of Facebook messages, and they're coming to me. So someone kindly sent me a gif of a really large man with black hair, glasses, stuffing his face with food. So I returned the favour, I sent them a gift back. And they did it to me again, sent a large man with glasses, like really big, about 6 times the size of myself, stuffing his face and dribbling all down his clothes with food. That failed to upset and annoy, because I don't get cross anymore. It's best to get even, you know, and you don't have to use violence or aggression to get even. A lot of the time, if you smile at a bully's face or just ignore them, it's enough to make them angry. And that's what I try and do now. When the guy upstairs started making a load of noise, I mean, it was his kids, isn't it? I used to ring my son up, and sometimes my son would come over and like we'd go out. But now my son's moved miles and miles and miles and miles away, I can't do that. So last weekend I was stuck indoors solid for 2.5 days listening to constant noise, and it drove me round the bend. It literally did drive me round the bend. And of course, when you've told somebody they're making noise and they know it's upsetting you, some people are nice and they do something to stop it. Other people make it worse to wind you up and make you feel ill, knowing it's upsetting you. And that's the way people are. Some are nice, some are nasty. It's like weeding, you know, getting the weeds from the flowers. You get shitty weeds that you don't want, you throw them away, and you've got nice flowers that don't do any harm. But weeds kill, don't they? They tangle round flowers and kill them. So it's like I've got a load of weeds trying to destroy me. So I think we're going to try a different tactic this weekend. We're just going to completely ignore any rude behaviour. And it's hard, it's really hard, because you start to think to yourself, well, I'm letting the bully get away with it. No, you're not. You're not. Because if they're going to waste all their weekend, waste all of it, upsetting me, that just shows how pathetic they are. because if they're just going to waste their weekend, 2.5 days indoors, upsetting me, that's showing how sad and pathetic they are, isn't it, really? So I was talking to someone called Liam yesterday. Liam. None of my kids are called Liam. We've got a Dave and an Andy, but we've got no Liam in my family. There's no Liam in any part of my family at all. So we've got a Liam Walsh here, and that is a famous name. Alexa, who is Liam Walsh?
Liam Walsh is a British professional boxer. He challenged once for the IBF Super Featherweight title in 2017. He held the Commonwealth Super Featherweight title from 2010 to 2017, and the British Super Featherweight title from 2014 to 2016. Liam has 2 brothers, both of whom are also professional boxers, most notably his twin Ryan Walsh.
Right, so this is Liam Walsh, apparently. This is Liam Walsh. And he said when he was younger, he had ginger hair. So I get sent a picture of this. Liam Walsh when he had ginger hair. And my hair's ginger, isn't it? My hair is ginger. My hair is ginger and I'm a female. This is going right back to when I was living in Gloucestershire and someone tried to make me believe they were an actor out of Coronation Street. So I'm not lying and I'm not telling jokes. And this is how they turn around and say you're having ideas of grandeur when they're pretending to be famous people, look. I said that profile picture, it's a ginger boy. I was ginge way back. That's me when I was about 14. And I stopped the conversation because he's sending me pictures of a 14-year-old boy. So I stopped the conversation. And lo and behold, this morning, Liam Walsh on my iPhone, morning, to me, Crystal. And he is going to have his kids round at the weekend, isn't he? And I don't know why I'm getting this, because I'm a woman, I'm 54 years of age, why I'm being victimised and being sent photos like that. And the police won't do anything about it, because I've had all this before. I've been phoning the police since I lived at Victoria Road, about my father, about other incidents. One guy that was harassing me was from Scotland. 2 female officers came out to Victoria Road, phoned the number up, and lo and behold, a Scottish bloke answered. Can you stop harassing Crystal? The female officer said to the bloke on the phone. Can you stop calling Crystal up and leave her alone? Aye, yes, he said. The 2 coppers left Victoria Road and he rang my phone after they'd gone. He rang me up and he was Scottish. It was a Scottish bloke harassing me all the way from Scotland. It was a Scots bloke. So I have done it in the past, rung up the police about people like this. And the police are ringing the number up. And some of them just don't give a fuck. They don't care, because he was in Scotland. What could the British police do when I was being harassed all the way from Scotland? But they did ring his phone number up. They rang it up, and it was a Scots bloke. But the police, I mean, to physically stop someone harassing you, you've got to have proof. And that is what I'm trying to do at the moment. Like, screenshot these messages and these pictures I'm being sent of boys. And I'm going to send it to the police. And I said I thought it was linked with the guy upstairs because I can hear him shouting Liam off the balcony sometimes. And Liam is not one of my kids. Also, I get a message from a Paul Taylor. Paul Taylor. My name is Marshall, isn't it? So I'm getting messages from this guy calling himself Paul Taylor now. I haven't got any young kids. My kids are all grown up and they don't live with me. So why am I getting this sort of harassment? I don't understand. I'm just a woman. I told you, one of his kids shouted off the balcony when I first moved in, "Old man, old man, old man." When I first moved into this building, there was an old man living next door to the guy upstairs, and he kept hanging his chest out. I think he's dead. He had a blue Ford Fiesta, and it's gone. This is going over a year ago back now. An old bloke used to leave his coat wide open in the winter with his bare chest hanging out. And his kids were shouting "old man" to me as I was walking out. And in fact, it was the guy that lived next door to him. It wasn't me at all, was it? Because I can't drive and I don't have a Ford Fiesta. I told them, "Can you not send me pictures of boys?" He turned round and said, "That's not a boy, that's me," when I was 14. So I said, "I don't know why you've sent me that photograph. I don't know you. I've just exchanged numbers off of Plenty of Fish and you're sending me pictures of a 14-year-old ginger boy." "Oh, that's me. I was Ginge, way back then." And I didn't speak to him after that. And this morning. I mean, someone needs help. They seriously do. Now you've found out that Liam Walsh is a famous bloke. It's not the first time they've done this to me. I know the only famous Walsh I've heard of is Bradley Walsh, the comedian, who presents The Chase, which I love immensely. But Liam Walsh, they just know they're not going to get caught. They actually thrive on the fact that this person harassing me is not going to get caught. I've even been sent Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can, and that's a film, isn't it, with Leonardo DiCaprio in. Catch Me If You Can. They actually know they can harass me and get away with it because nobody gives a shit about helping me to find out who this arsehole is. Catch Me If You Can. Wow. How up yourself can you get? Catch me if you can. I'm going to harass you every day. No one's going to do anything about it. Because you don't know who I am. Because I keep using different names and fake profiles. Well, do I look like you've upset me this morning? Sorry, but you haven't. See you later.